Good day to all newcomers and already ardent fans of the MU Online universe. Bless Universe is speaking. One of the most experienced, popular and stable projects of the MU Online universe. In the last video we discussed how and where to level up, how to get starting and excellent items, and where to get Zen. Today we will go over PVE events that will help you to level up even faster, compete for bosses, and much more. So we remember that we level up in order to make reset, right? And the reset in turn give us more stats so we become stronger. But is it really necessary to be in one place all over the time for the first months or two of the game? In order to level up actively, we have created events in which you can both raise levels faster and potentially get loot from bosses in order to diversify the game in addition to the PvP component. And the first event is Blood Castle. Let's start with the fact that for each event you will need a ticket. You will need to either craft or buy it in a cash shop. Just press X. As for Blood Castle, there are 7 types of tickets. Each of them has a different level requirement. The first one from 15th to 80th level for basic characters, for MG and Dark Lord from 15th to 60th. Second from 81 to 130 for basic characters, and from 61 to 110th for MG and Dark Lord, and so on. Here is the list of requirements. The higher the level of the Blood Castle, the stronger the monsters and more experience they will give. To create a ticket you will need a Bloodbone and Archangel Scroll with the number you need. That is, if you need the 5th Blood Castle, then you need the ingredients with the same number. We take the ingredients, Jewel of Chaos, and talk with the goblin in charge of the Chaos Machine. Press the regular combination button, put everything there and press the craft button. And voila, the ticket is ready. The main thing is not to get confused and check the list that we have provided you with. You can buy ingredients from the 1st to 5th Blood Castle in the store. The rest will have to be found from monsters. Don't wanna spoil everything for you, but I will help. Look for them in Tarkan and Kanturu maps. So, we've made a ticket. What's next? When to go there? Blood Castle opens every 25 minutes. For example, at 14:25, you will be notified that you have 15 minutes left to join. We go to the exit from Arcania and go to the left bridge and click on this statue. Select the Blood Castle we need and we are transferred to the event. But on busy servers you will need to hurry to get in the line because the maximum number of players in this event is 10. But watch your back, some players may kill you in this queue to take your place, and sometimes just like that, because PvP is not prohibited. In addition, DK, MG and Dark Lord have abilities that allow them to jump on players, and sometimes you can jump forward one by one by pressing Control button and skill on the players. But don't you forget, if you hit someone first, they can kill you in the game without consequences. So expect to fight in this queue. So we are standing in front of a dark and scary breach, which is empty for now, but very soon it will be filled with terrible orcs blocking your path. Our active task will be to cross the bridge, break the gate and then the statue faster than others, and pick up the Archangel weapon. By the way, for breaking gates and statues you will get achievement points that making you stronger. We will talk about this in more detail in the next video. It is not worth giving away weapons so quickly, it is better to wait until the last minutes of the event. Because here orcs appear very quickly and there are a lot of them, which allows us to farm experience very quickly. Let us create a group and enjoy fast leveling. In Blood Castle, by the way, there are also unique spots. Players call them by coordinates and free-ride where they want to go. Our coordinates are in the left upper corner of the screen. In total, there are several spots: 30, 45, 60 and Castle. They are calculated by the second digit of the coordinates, since we are moving only at the one angle. It is most profitable at events and in general in leveling up for DW and MG, just because of their large radius of spells, and these coordinates are the optimal distances between each other for the convenience of leveling up in crowded event. So we have a minute or two left from the event and we can run and hand over the weapons to the Archangel. If you are in the group, then each party member must click on this angel and the mission is completed. You get a little more experience and as a reward, boxes from which various gems can fall out. For example, I was lucky and the whole pack of stones fell out. To unpack it, you need to write the command /unmix followed by the desired type of stones. For example, /unmix bless. To mix the stones, just write /mix. And the type of jewel. Blood Castle is probably the most popular PvE event in the game, since everyone can level up here even without a group. But the next event cannot boast of this, but in a group you will get a lot of experience. Devil Square. The principle of crafting tickets is similar to Blood Castle. The first Devil Square from levels 15 to 130 for basic characters and level 11 to 110 for MG and DL. Check the sign. So, we need Devil Eye and Devil Key of the required level and Jewel of Chaos. And again, we go into the Goblin in charge of the Chaos Machine and craft. Devil Square opens at 5 minutes of every even hour. That is, every 2 hours, for example, at 11:55 and 13:55, and so on. And you have 5 minutes to join before starting. We leave the Arcania and go to the lower bridge to the statue. Devil Square also has a limit on the number of players in it. The situations in Devil Square queues will be exactly the same as in the Blood Castle, so be on your guard. Our task at Devil Square is to survive until the end of the event. Every 5 or 7 minutes the monsters will become stronger, so if you are not strong enough yet, it is better for you to form a group. Essentially, it is always more profitable to be in the group in order to gain as much experience as possible. In addition, monsters appear more chaotically here than in previous event, and DK in Devil Square will be the most difficult without group. The event lasts a little over 20 minutes in total. In addition, various bosses appear in Devil Square. The first DS will have a Golden Goblin, the second a Golden Titan, and so on. The corresponding DS number will correspond to the category of golden monsters that we talked about in the last video. The sixth Devil Square is the most different from the others, and it's also the last one. For the first 4 minutes in it, a golden monster appears every minute, starting with a baby dragon, ending with a large golden dragon. Then, after 2 minutes, the fourth category will appear, and by the 10th minutes of the event, for example at 18:10 like here, the fifth category will appear, Golden Tantalus. In the 15th minute we will have a special boss, Baragon. A violet box falls from him. Any other box can fall from this one, starting from the box of luck, ending with the rarest green mystery box, the box from which the top items can drop. We will have a separate large guide for all items and boxes in the future. By the end of the event, a table of the best monster slayers will be displayed and the first places will receive additional experience points and gold. As you understand, usually this is DW or MG. By the way, surviving in Devil Square will also count towards to your achievement system. And the last and probably the most difficult PvE event is Endless Tower. At the event, players in team of 5 people will have to fight at speed against a wave of various monsters that become stronger with each round. The event lasts half an hour, and the more waves you go through, the stronger the monsters will become and your reward will increase. In addition to many regular mobs, you will also encounter bosses and monsters with special abilities like draining mana, stunning, freezing, poisoning, breaking items, and so on. At the Endless Tower, special rules apply. Evil spirits are disabled for MG and Dark Wizard. HP and mana potions can only be used that you got at the event itself, and items cannot be repaired. To win, you will need a truly coordinated teamwork of all group members and the use of the right strategies. Also, ratings of the best teams are posted on the website, which means you can compete with other groups and set records. In order to get to the event, all party participants need to purchase a ticket in the store, Scroll of Eternity. But only the group leader should use it, the rest will use it automatically. Your group must be in the same location for successful teleportation to the event. When you are teleported to the event, your stats are resetted and you will be given free points, which you can distribute at your own will. The number of points depends on the number of quests completed on your character. For basic classes, one quest equals 200 points, for MG and Dark Lord is 280 points. The event lasts as long as at least one party member remains alive, but the maximum event duration is limited to 30 minutes. If you die, you become a ghost, and watch the survivors fight. When the survivors cope with the current wave, you will be resurrected. If everyone dies, the event will end. If participants quickly destroy monsters, they will pass waves faster. Every few dozen waves you will come across bosses, who are usually surrounded by mobs with special skills. Each boss killed will drop a violet mystery box. At the end of the event, all players will receive a reward depending on the wave they managed to reach. For each completed wave and killed boss, endless tower points will be credited, which can be exchanged on the website for valuable rewards including Flame of Condor, which will be useful for you to create wings. And we will talk about this in the Chaos Machine Guide. The experience gained for killing monsters is increased 4 times, and you can attend the event not more than 2 times a day. There are also events such as King Ring, Chaos Castle and so on, in which you can gain experience, but they are related to the PvP component of the game, and we will tell you about it in the future video. Who could have guessed it? If this guide helped you, we will be glad for your like, subscription and of course your opinion or questions in the comments. Thank you for watching to the end and play on You Bless Universe.